I'm Will Sandberg. I'm the owner of Utah Senior Planning. We're a company that helps families and their loved ones plan for their long-term care. Today I want to cover with you the most important topics you should know about having a long-term care plan. The time to plan for your loved one's care is now, not when it's become a crisis. Failing to get things done now is going to cause a lot of problems later. If you don't have an advance directive now, you are going to guarantee yourself a lot more work and having to go through the court system to get that recognized. You need to make sure you have your durable power of attorney set up beforehand, and if you don't, it's a situation where you have to go to court. The court has to appoint you as that representative for the person. It's not always the most pleasant process and can be easily avoided. Another planning mistake people make is not having a will or a trust. A will is necessary if you have minor children. A will allows for you to provide for who's going to care for those children in the event of your demise. Families should have a trust because it allows for a representative to be designated to carry out the wishes of the person who creates the trust. It allows for the administration of the estate to remain private, out of the courts, saves a lot of expense, time, and hassle, and is a much better outcome than if there was a will. So having a financial plan really means thinking about the end first. You need to think about what your income needs are going to be in retirement, how much you're going to want. For most people, having guaranteed sources of income is a secure retirement. Figuring out what the income needs are going to be, then we can plan for how much do you need in terms of assets to get that guaranteed income or to have that income available for you in retirement. There's two types of financial plans we deal with. We deal with a financial plan for people that are approaching retirement, maybe in their 40s or 50s, maybe even into their 60s. You know, if you can start in your 50s, that's ideal. But the first type of financial plan is you're planning for what your income needs are going to be in retirement. So you need to figure out what those income needs are going to be, how much you're going to want, how much you're going to need to be comfortable. For most people, a secure income is a secure retirement. So figuring out what your income needs are allows us to go back and make sure we have enough assets to meet that income need. And how do you convert the assets to a guaranteed source of income? The second type of financial plan that we put together and help people with is really more of a care plan. A care plan is addressing how you're going to pay for your health care costs in those later years when the expenses are going to be a lot higher. People don't think they're going to live that long, but inevitably they're going to have those healthcare costs. The next planning mistake we see people and families make is not planning for their long-term care or even their healthcare costs. Not addressing your insurance properly or how to pay for just routine healthcare costs and overlooking your insurance needs, that's a big mistake. Best way you can make sure that your assets are going to be there still in later life and to be able to possibly leave some to your children is by making sure you have a plan for those healthcare costs. Whether that's purchasing long-term care insurance or making sure you have enough assets to privately pay, you need to have a conversation with your kids even about how you're going to receive that care, how you're going to pay for it, and where it's going to take place. Another aspect of the planning we help families with, besides the legal and tax and insurance, is helping them to see if they're eligible or qualify for public benefit programs like veterans or Medicaid. Regardless of a person's financial situation or what their income and assets are, a lot of times with professional insight and advice, we can help stretch those funds to where they don't run out. My family's important to me, and I know your family's important to you. So contact us today to schedule a free consultation.